Barnaby Joyce is here along with Pauline Hanson with Steve Price. Guys, you talk about priorities, you talk about focus, all right? Now, I get it that there's political messaging, there's messages of the week, there's the things that you need to do to win the front page, all the rest of it here. But Vinnie's pricing, that far right-wing think tank, St Vincent de Paul, tells us that power prices are up $1,000 in parts of Victoria. Today, they say, not just to the 19,000 that are here, but all the family that want to come with them, so make that couple of 100,000, you're sweet. And then they turn around and have the balls to pretend they're doing something about power prices when they signed a piece of paper that's going to cost us $1 trillion, again, from that far right-wing think tank, the CSIRO.
Nobody's power bill is going down. I don't think anyone watching us tonight, I mean, I'm on the Mornington Peninsula that you talk about, and mine's gone up. I can afford to pay it. But this charade that we're all going to have cheaper power, no, we're not. What we're going to have is power that's going to cost us more, but not as much as they thought it might cost us. That's still costing you more. And you make an excellent point. People are struggling to pay their mortgage. They go to the supermarket, everything costs more. Your gas, your electricity goes up, your car rego, your insurance, all of those things go up. And they're trying to pretend that they're doing us a favour with power bills. It's a bloody joke, Paul. It's stupid. But Pauline, again, it's the mushroom diet and people seem to be loving it because every opinion poll tells us this mob gets more popular by the day. But fair dinkum, everyone's life has got harder since they got into power. Everyone's life has got harder, maybe with the exception, unless you're the Prime Minister, who doesn't have to pay for his accommodation, who's making more than $100,000 out of being a landlord. But other than that, the rest of us are doing it way tougher, but no aggro, nothing.
No, this is the people. They've become so complacent, they're not saying anything. No one voted for Labor. Everyone else voted for Labor but themselves, so someone put them in there. And the whole fact is that where are the Liberal Party? Where's the Liberal Party? Where's the Conservative side of politics in this country? No policies, no fight back, absolutely nothing. Dutton has been an absolute failure in my eyes since he took over the opposition leadership role that he has. I hope he gets his act together, and that's what I'm hearing from a lot of people. But Labor has pushed for these climate change, renewables, the billions of dollars that's been poured into it, not just Labor, the coalition is responsible for this as well, billions of dollars. You've actually got South Australia is only run on wind, solar and gas. And the other states, Queensland and New South Wales, basically about 70% coal. Once you get rid of coal, you've only got 19% comes from wind and solar. So what the hell is going to happen here? This is why your electricity prices are going up. Businesses have to cover their costs for the electricity. So we're paying more for electricity. The government's compensating these businesses, pouring millions of dollars into transmission lines, grants, solar panels, the whole rest of it, that doesn't work most of the time. So it's the people out there, it's the way they voted, brainwashing our kids with the educational system, and they're coming home and telling their parents, and parents don't take the time to research or understand what the hell they're talking about or who they're voting for. 100%.
Can we take a wide shot of all of our guests, please? Hands up who was drinking a Slurpee during Pauline's answer just then. Who was the one who was having a Slurpee?
That was me.
There you go. We heard.
Have a guess. Have a guess.
That was me.
It's your fault.
I thought with the 7-second delay you could beep that out or something. I don't know. I realised at the end I did it.
The big gulp was all there.
Sorry.
By the way, Barnaby, here was you taking on the Environment Minister today, trying to bring some common sense to the chat. Here it is. Roll the tape.
Well, this Treasury analysis shows that price rises will be moderated. They won't go up as much as was initially predicted, and that's because our policies are working. And it's a shame that Barnaby and his side actually voted against the policies that have brought down energy prices in Australia, on top of not doing anything when they were in government to prepare for these energy price rises.
Remember they said they were going to bring down the price of electricity by $275. Now they're lauding the fact that it's still going up and it'll continue to go up, and at some time in the future, listen to this, it won't go up as much as they expected it to. And now if you think that is worth banking, good luck. And I don't see anything marvellous happening in the future except a Labor Party which thinks that the way to fix power prices is to cap the two evils. Remember, they don't believe in coal or gas, but they do believe in capping it because they do understand all of a sudden that it is absolutely connected to power prices.
All right, so Barnaby, again, reality, right? Now, We've signed the
Yep.
piece of paper. Parliament has passed it, the law. Big businesses all run towards the door. Customers get screwed, but customers don't seem to be angry enough to want to send a message back to the government to say, hey, maybe tap the brakes here. Well, who are they polling? Because in the real world, it's costing $1,000 more. From Vinnies are telling us that.
And I was I love Vinnies. I was the most right-wing member of Vinnies. You know, Frederick Osnam. I was there for years. I think 17 years. President of my local of my local night conference, and so these people don't lie. But the issue is the reason Vinnies is so focused on power prices because that's the ultimate sign of poverty. If you don't have power, mate, you don't have a fridge, you don't have a deep freeze, you don't have a washing machine, you got nothing, brother. You at night when it gets dark, you light your damn candles. So that's what happens to poor people. And I believe in the Weatherboard 9. That's why I've always focused my political career around the Weatherboard 9, because I know these people, and this is why I get so angry about all this crap about renewables brings down the price of power. Look, I would say, yeah, absolutely. If the price of power had gone down, Paul, but it hasn't. It's gone through the roof. And we're just making ourselves poorer and poorer and weaker and weaker. And the Chinese are flying their balloons over North America. I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe they've flown them over Australia. And where we should be coming as strong as possible, as quickly as possible, we're on this Peter Pan fantasy rubbish. And you know who gets hurt the most? Those people that Vinnies are dealing with.
Correct.